on Ancient. Now for Inferno, and FaZe is just one map away from securing a spot on the stage inside the Royal Arena for the semi-finals.
And you know what? There's still a lot of players left that we could see so much more out of. Twist had some good rounds, but we could see way more out of him. Rain, we know what he could do as well. So there's some players left here on FaZe even that could step it up.
And oh, baby, just look at yesterday as well. Stound had a phenomenal Inferno. So obviously feeling very comfortable on this map for Heroic.
That's loud. Shooting out the window to cover the jump sound, just in case anyone's wondering. Not that anyone from Heroic is really going to care. They're sticking with this three-man stack over at the B bomb site. Could be very tough, if not almost impossible to hold if they pop around this corner, especially with Rain is going to be poking at them up in the hallways. But right now, FaZe look like they are looking for info.
The question is, what setup do they shift into, Cadian and Shush, as the only defenders at this A bomb site? So, default plant boxes and pit. That puts a lot of pressure on Cadian to cover Rap side.
Yeah.
Especially with no information. Smoke just deployed in front of library. Flashbang for Rap side to be challenged. Cadian's got to start sweating here for a moment. Going to change his position.
And Kerrigan, look at it. He's leading the charge. He really wants some information. Just one player to spot so he can guess a little bit more.
Oh my
What
lord.
a start. Surgical taking down Brokey. That's good. Under 40
That's
seconds. Yeah, but they still need to keep holding it. There is a little bit of a wrap coming now. Yabi started to get close. Shush goes down, and Cadian gets run over. Double kill for Rain, and they're back to pick up the bomb right away. Twist has got it on his back. 25 seconds, and he goes straight for it. That smoke actually did fade. If it had faded a second earlier, maybe Yabi would have been able to find a kill. But 3 on 4. And a very tough retake on this one. Smoke is there.
It's all on the flank. It's all on Tessus and Stound coming up middle. They have to be able to find Kerrigan. They have to do it.
Well, he's done some damage. What a headshot to bring it home. Flash behind, and Stound's in a lot of trouble. Even the time that it's taken, Twist getting tagged in to take that fight, and that's beautifully done. Very, very careful. You could see how deep they went towards Arch just to find info. They just needed they had spotted nobody on the CT side.
That defense at A bomb site, though, was always going to be tenuous at best with the way that was positioned. I mean, even with an incredible shot like that from KD, and it's just negated by that beautiful shot onto Shush from Rain coming out of halls. That's a wonderful kill to get that just leaves Cadian alone, and he already had so much to worry about, especially because of the utility presence and indications on the Rap side.
Rain starting off Inferno with a good triple. Ouch. Just the Mac 10. But some good utility. Caught jumping, yeah. Try it again. Although, the 5-7s are answering back. Some good damage done onto FaZe in this round, but I just don't think it's enough to really slow them down.
No, not at all. Would have needed a little bit more, maybe one more kill at the very least to see if Yabi then can create something with the Deagle, but still an opportunity. All the smokes being deployed. Negate these positions. Yabi looking for any indication of where to fire off, hoping to stop the plant at the very least. Cadian's just bailing out. And Yabi's gonna get cheeky.
Yeah. Stick around. Get maybe a little bit more damage. Obviously, eventually they're going to discover that he's here. In fact, Twist is walking in, and that's a very, very clean peek. You could see already he was pre-aiming that. Triple for him in the round. I would love a game where Twist is going to be, you know, flying off the rail, because he's such a fun player to watch when he's really feeling it.
I think FaZe would like that too.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would. Oh.
He's got the change of hairstyle. I think that's powered him up a little bit.
I reckon so. He's got the fall colors in play. Camouflaged if he goes out into the Danish wilderness at this point in time. I don't know why we do that.
Does Denmark even have wilderness?
No. flat fields. Nothing.
Okay.
No. I don't think it's possible to get lost in Denmark. All right, yeah. So, I mean, that's not a bad fight that Heroic set up there, but they just needed maybe one more good headshot or something along the way, and they could have maybe done a little bit more.
All 4 kills of Twist have been headshots.
Yeah, as it was written long ago.
Yeah, as the fates would have it. A rare sighting of the PP Bison.
Yeah, that is rare.
Get Brokey into the action.
My prediction for the Bison meta has really fallen flat.
Yeah, that wasn't one of your best.
I'm just way ahead of my time.
Okay.
I'm holding on. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just gonna be way more smug when it eventually happens.
Yeah, down the road. That's how I felt with dualies, and I'm really living the life right now.
Yeah, that's what you earn. You know, you have to earn that. That's good. Bison goes down.
To a USP as well.
God damn it.
It's never happening. It's never coming back. That was a weird timeline. I almost forgot that there was an era where the PV Bison was picked up in like every second round.
Yeah, it was popular. That's a quad kill on Kerrigan, by the way, with a Mac 10, so he's making some money for himself. All right, they're going to give it over to Twitch, try and find one more. Good jump, good shot. 5
headshots.
I'm going to give that to Kerrigan. That was his Mac 10.
Okay, you want to give him just a little assist?
Yeah, that's pretty much an ace.
Okay, unofficial ace.
Yeah.
Well done, Kerrigan. The way you swap that Mac 10. Yeah, he's rich, but he's not investing it a whole lot this round. Brokey picks up an AWP. Kerrigan sticks on the Mac 10.
Yeah, I think there's so much, especially in a map like Inferno, there's so much you could do on the T side. So why not just, find the information, stay aggressive. A lot you could do with it.
Couple players without head armor on the heroic side. Cadian with the op. And Tess's defending the B bomb site, where that Mac 10 is positioned. Oh, okay. Twist has found another on top of the logs. That's right as Tess's tries to jump back into safety. 5 on 4.
Not the best start. Look at Heroic. Look at the gamble. They're thinking, you know what, maybe FaZe, they spot the weakness, they get 1 kill at B, they just want to go straight for it. Let's get a 3-man stack here, and actually they're setting up to go aggressive. Let's see if this lack of head armor is going to be a problem.
They don't have a flashbang to go aggressive.
Yeah, that's a good point. So they're waiting for it instead. No head armor on Cadian here. Smoke is going to be going up. Kerrigan just jiggling it and realizing how many people are there. Through the smoke, Twist to take down Stown. And this is looking very rough for the moment. Yappy, he's low on health. If they catch even 1 bullet through that, it is definitely a done round. And even if not, I mean, when the smoke fades, what is he really going to do here? There's so many people on the other side. There we go, fading slowly. And the instant return. Cadian back here on his own. And I don't know.
He hasn't shot the op, so I don't think they really know that it's here. But Rain, obviously, with that presence towards the A bomb site, I don't think there's any chance of victory. Twist set in on a scouting mission. Missed shot from Cadian. He does recover, but the bomb is bailing out to the other side of the map, and they've got Cadian boxed in.
Yeah, and he's scoped up. Has no way to see this. Good shot and a good round. FaZe, what a great start for them.
It's a painful round for Heroic, considering it's your first round of defense, right? And just right out of the gate, you open it up in a 4v5 as Tess's gets picked off here. So much pressure applied by utility. Good round from Twist. 8-1 for him.
That feels like such a hard spray to track on someone jumping back like that. Because you have to hit every bullet, right? You can't really miss one. They're going to be back behind the corner. That's pretty impressive. 4-1 the scoreline. Sorry, 4-0 the scoreline. M4 on Stout. Some Deagles behind it, so messing around with the economy a little bit here on the Heroic side. M4 is going to get blown up. Kerrigan and Twist to clear out top banana, no problem.
And that's a cool little change. You're throwing the nades, and Stown is turning. He's expecting a flashbang to turn the corner around the half wall, and Kerrigan just messes with the timing. Just says, forget about that piece of utility. I'm just going to challenge with the nades. And Stown's M4 never got a chance to be involved in the fight. A 5th round for FaZe.
Gabby, all right. He gets a little bit of a say in the round. But surely they will never let him touch that AK. Although it is right there. Nearly for the taking. Just a lot of crosshairs on that corner right now. So 5-0 in favor of FaZe. This is for T side Inferno. It's a very powerful start.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of similar to both teams' T sides on Ancient, right? And we saw the defenses all bounce back on that map. Both of them got out to like a quick start while the CT side was building up money, taking some tough losses before they could really fight back. And here again, it's happening in a similar fashion. Timeout from Heroic, their first, as they make sure they're all on the same page for this next gun round. This will be the one where they have everything they could possibly want. They'll have all the weapons, they'll have all the utility as well. They'll have the flashbang if they want to retake Banana at some point. The only problem is Stown, who picked up the lone M4 in the previous. He's only got 3,500, so he'll be relegated down to a weaker weapon.
Kind of need to prove to themselves at the moment. Heroic, that some of that banana defense is going to be working, or if not, you need to find a secondary setup. Could do that further back at the B bomb side and just kind of leave it alone. If you feel like Twist and Karrigan are just going to be way too hot out there, maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really early timing for FaZe to establish that they can just take banana from you whenever you want.
Proki and ropz both have 0 kills, in spite of the fact that FaZe are 5-0.
ropz and Rain both have $11,000.
Yeah, that's absolutely wild. Stan also 0. So, but I guess the rest of Heroic actually overall 6 kills in total. That's not great. Here we go. Trying to see if they get the quick wrap towards Arch, and they're going to be going for it. This is a change of pace. They're very fast with this one. Gabby's up close, and he's listening, hearing the footsteps. Shush down in the pit. Oh, knockout. Here comes the submachine gun, and it is Gabby with the double. That's not bad. 3 versus 4. Karrigan is low on health. There will be a bomb plant, but Gabby trying to save the team. He hasn't quite done it yet, and if he's going to go down, Twist continues. 10 kills, and he's trying to limit that angle. Nice shot onto Tess's, getting picked apart once again. And Heroic.
They gotta save.
Yeah, they don't have the money. They have to go back, repelled by Twist.
Yeah, he just thins him out. Just skims a little off the top each and every time they're trying to set up for the retake. Good round from FaZe, and that's a round that's built off of, as you just mentioned, the amount of the bullying that's been going on in Banana.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we figure we've been able to abuse this quick a number of times. You're definitely going to bring a third player over. They actually execute that wrap, and just look at the X's on the minimap. There's only actually one player defending the A bomb site. The other two X's, or other two X's that are coming through are players trying to pop through smokes in CT spawn and library and trying to recover. This one from Yabby, but no one's actually there to help slow down the attack itself on the A bomb site.
Great recovery, even after the little bit of MP9 mayhem that was happening.
You wanted a good game out of Twist. You got it, baby.
Yeah, although I did pick Heroic to pick him, so I take it back.
Okay. ropz has 0 kills, 0 deaths, 0 assists. He's got 4 ADR, 1 utility damage. He's chilling. This is the best game of his. He's just like, he's loving life.
Yeah. Still getting paid.
You all get paid this. You still get paid the same.
Another opening for Twist. Disturbing. Tess is realizing, if I don't defend this bomb site, then this round is going to be lost. Has to push through the smoke.
I think you have to do another gamble here if you're Heroic, considering the HP on Cadian. Down to 25 health from ropz earlier.
Yeah, 3-1 in one of the bomb sites, maybe, or just maybe even more than that. Oh, Karrigan tries to sneak through. We'll spot Tess is back in there, but that evens it up a little bit.
Oh, but look at Yabby and Cadian. They have no idea where to go. They're confused about which bomb site they actually want to rotate into, and now there's space for FaZe to work with. Cadian can't even line up ropz.
Did he hear the scope? He must have. How didn't you know? That's crazy. What a shot from ropz. Yabby's hiding inside a smoke of his own and almost gets that bomb, but not quite. Rain, a great backup to take down Yabby before anything bad happened. Tess is going to be going down. Brokey finding a kill. FaZe are demolishing Heroic on this map so far.
Yeah, this has spiraled out of control so quickly for Heroic. 7-0. You're no longer. You're just on a recovery mission. Just even scrape together something doable. There you are, ropz.
Yeah, everyone's
there you are, Brokey. You got a kill too.
Not bad.
Welcome.
They're working on it.
Good.
The Eagles are out. You're right. Now you're just trying to say, let's get enough rounds so that we at least have a chance.
10 kills for Heroic across the first 7 rounds.
Yeah, I'm no mathematician, but that's not a lot. I can tell you that much. We got 12 kills in total on Twist. Not to imply that he could 1v5 them for the first 10 rounds, but...
2 players on FaZe match or better the kill total of the entire Heroic team. Karrigan's going to challenge again towards wrap side. Coming through the smoke is Cadian. He goes down. Stown trades it, but the real hit's coming towards lane. Yeah. 2 players in defender, or excuse me, in pit, but not a single weapon with which to really mount a defense.
Yeah, otherwise that's usually a powerful setup, but you're right, with just the pistols, what can they really do? Okay, that's nice. We like those. Twist on the receiving end this time, but pick up the AKs, try and make a run for it as best you can. Second kill for Stout in the map, so he's just probably happy to be warmed up just a tiny bit. Wanted to keep going and kind of still posturing like he will. They don't have a kit, so this seems slightly crazy. They do find that one. Oh, they put the pressure on. Tessus on the retake. That is a great triple. I actually can't believe they even got close. I thought they would have saved immediately.
It's because they were. FaZe got a little overexcited. I think they got ahead of themselves a little bit on this one and went chasing and overextended a little bit too much to allow Heroic an avenue back into it. And when you're down 0-7 and you have those two AK-47s and all of a sudden you're like, oh, we've actually turned this into a 2-on-2. Then, I mean, yeah, you're going for it for sure. Next round's going to be a buy regardless of whether you save the weapons or not. So take the risk, and they've got a first round on the board. Timeout from FaZe to calm things down. The bummer about that is that's otherwise a great call, I think, from Kerrigan. And this is a little bit of a, I mean, we talk about him as one of the best in-game leaders of all time. We've seen it already. He's kind of abused the fact that they've been able to take over Banana, and he's hit him at A fast. They've attacked Rap side a number of times with bodies, and this time it's a bit of misdirection. It's a setup like it's going to be a Rap hit again, but it's just Kerrigan going that direction.
Yeah. And
the rest of them streaming out lane and balcony. So if you're the Heroic defense, you're seeing similar looks with different finishes.
Yeah, very different. I mean, you can see that they're just not putting up a great defense. This retake was good, but...
And the pacing and assertiveness of that as well isn't giving Heroic time to really work out the problem before the hit comes in.
Is one round going to be enough to change that dynamic is a really big question for Heroic. Sometimes that really does happen. You win one round and you're like, oh, here we go, we're back.
Well, the nice thing is in a round like that, it also immediately helps your economy out massively.
Yeah.
They've been struggling to build up any cash. Now they've got at least one round of a buffer behind them. Molotov down. Tessus can't get the gun out in time. Good job from Kerrigan.
Yeah, very, very aggressive in this game. And it's been rewarded. He's got 12 kills. 4-on-4. A little bit of a peek. That's a good guess, but Kerrigan is still alive, and he might get the timing on Stout. That's so close. Kerrigan nearly opening up the entire middle of the map, but on the other side as well, Gabby's found a kill, also at top mid. 55 seconds here, and they're starting to sneak through. 2 versus 4. Flash on over.
This is winnable.
Yeah, it is winnable.
This is still a very difficult retake.
Especially with Brokey alive. He might have been silent, but you know what he could do. There's Twist finding one more headshot to take down Stown. And this is very scary. Twist walking into it. Did he see it? He does now. Cadian is out of the round. He swings. He is ready! Oh my god!
God damn.
Is absolutely disgusting.
God damn. That's a play from Twist.
He just said, you know what? I'm gonna fight every single one of you.
Now, he gets a little bit of a luxury and a benefit that Cadian is starting the retake. Yeah, I think Kerrigan's eyes wide and he realizes what's possible after that third kill.
How many did he get in the round? Did he get the opening too? There's 4 at the end.
I don't believe so. Kerrigan got the opening kill.
All right. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Now what I mean, that's a 2-on-4 that gets wiped out.
Yeah, but the B bomb site is like notorious on Inferno. You can win a lot of disadvantaged post plants as the T side once you have that bomb down if you have the time to get it done. And I mean, Twist gets a little bit of a freebie over towards construction. That first peak, there's no one there to attempt to trade.
Yeah.
Cadian's trying to be sneaky and walk in without them realizing it, and he's picked off with no opportunity for a trade. And then obviously you leave your 2 teammates way far back with exposed to an op, exposed to any kind of a peak. And I think those are maybe mistakes out of Heroic that we didn't really see on Ancient so much and didn't really see yesterday, but when you have the pressure of being down 7-1, of getting bodied and destroyed, you start feeling like you have to overextend and you have to try and get something going.
17-3. Twist working on something special here. Oh, he's almost dead in that corner. One good nade to maybe find him, but he's going to make an escape. Yeah, swaps out for the AWP. That's really quick. Finally, something that actually works for Heroic in terms of at least putting a little bit of a cooldown on that banana take that's been working for FaZe. So it's not a huge victory, but it's definitely something.
And the luxury of saving those 2 weapons previously and winning that low buy round is the fact that they have the money to scrape together this investment to even challenge again. Otherwise, it's back into the pit of no money.
Grenade maybe a little bit early. Otherwise, the idea was pretty decent. 3 over at the B bomb site. Still just 2 people at this A site, and they are they're in danger of getting crushed here.
God, FaZe is really, the game plan to abuse Rapside is working so well for FaZe. Good flash. Heroic's gonna crunch. Kerrigan is theirs. Now Rain steps up to the plate and occupies the space.
Deep pop flash thrown. That was really a good setup, but...
Oh, he's got a B-split. Cadian has no idea.
Rain has slipped the net. He's managed to walk past it. Actually, if Cadian looks down here, he could catch him, but I don't know if he knows to do that. There's the catch. Rain is going to get the fight, and now this whole round is on whether or not Stown can win the battle. Oh, and there's going to be Tessus as well. He takes Rain. Stown is waiting for it. Now it's another 2-on-4, so they don't want to give up back-to-back 2-on-4s. That would be too devastating. They're going to wait it out and go for this as a team, and they should. ropz and Brokey.
Brokey's got an op, though, so anything's possible.
Anything is possible. The smoke is up. They're going to boost over it, but that smoke is going to fade, so he could have a chance to use the ult before they get the defuse. Everything on this Heroic. This is their time to come back into the map. ropz gets one, and through the smoke, it's a lot of damage. On the hands of Flash out. No one's defusing. There's Brokey with the ult. They know that he's in the corner. They have to go right now. They find the kill, and Tessus is quick to spin around. And listen to that timer. It's down to the last second. If they'd waited any longer, that would have been a lost round. That's close.
Yeah, really, really, really close. Good way to find a cheeky kill in the midst of the retake. It does give away the information that both players are in banana with that boost, but it's still well worth it. ropz gets two, or ropz gets one, and with the flashbang, Brokey's able to grab another, just not able to manage it after that. No options for Brokey. A good pre-fire from Stown, and it's cut to a 6-round lead. Still a long road back, and again, because there's so much money on FaZe, Heroic's doing this on Nightmare mode. They're not getting any reprieves.
Yeah, they have to keep fighting. Heroic comedy keep up. That's a lot of utility damage. Stown, last couple of bullets go up. Kerrigan wants to come through, and that's what's been working every other time. On top of the smoke, though, Tessus is here to finally shut them down. 2-on-4 again, and this time not even a bomb plant. And look at Shush, he's on a mission.
Yeah, and this time they don't just stop the banana take, they demolish it, which is the first time Heroic's really been able to do that throughout this half. So that's got to feel good if you're Heroic. Good shot from Cadian, nice and easy. ropz is the last one left in a 1v4.
Found out.
Well, Heroic's got their groove back, at least for the moment. 2 straight, 3 of the last 4. They've, at least in this round, solved the banana issue. In the last 2 rounds, probably done a good job of neutralizing banana. Now it's about Rapside being an issue.
Yeah, that has been the other huge issue. And you have to think, for Heroic, surely the call has come out. Let's make this an 8-7 half, and then we can say, okay, tough start, but we're back.
Yeah.
If they slip up now, though, FaZe are not going to have any mercy at all.
Yep, Mac 10 on Kerrigan. All head armor for Heroic.
Could, I don't know, horse pop with Brokey throwing some grenades, although he doesn't have a flash, so maybe not. Cadian, early kill on the Kerrigan, that's a good stop.
Brokey took a deep nade as well, down to 52 HP. Great opening for Heroic. And now they can go passive. They can save utility. I mean, those are kills and damage found without a whole lot of utility being spent. They've still got a Molotov. They've still got 4 smokes to utilize for this round. So they can really calm down FaZe's pace and speed that they've had throughout this half.
Okay. ropz able to find the headshot on Shush. That's not really part of the plan. That's a very, very deep angle that he took towards that balcony, I think.
Yeah, from Boiler as well.
Yep.
That's a difficult shot to hit.
Can only really have been a gap. Oh, and Yabby, there's a lot of people on the other side. Rain bringing it back. Cadian on his own. They're coming in on top. ropz, the timing could not have been better. And he's down in the pit. Tessus, if you stay and fight, you're out in the open. There's no cover here. And he realizes now he has to go back and try and hide. 2 on 3. ropz sees just a boot and is able to do a little bit of damage on the Stown. Another very tough retake here. If Roy want to go for it, they don't have the money to lose a lot, so they have to believe they can win this and try and calculate right now whether or not it's worth it. Brokey peeks up. There's ropz again. 3rd kill of the round for him, and Tessus will absolutely get demolished. So what a great comeback from a 4-on-5, losing Kerrigan at the start of the round, but the cleanup afterwards is amazing.
Yeah, 1 kill from ropz, and FaZe know exactly how to use that leverage to apply pressure and just collapse the defense. That's so good. Pit player goes down. You have Rain, who decides to get a little bit more aggressive from balcony. You have pressure coming up lane as well. Too much for Cadian to handle with the AWP, especially when it's an op. That's when Rain knows he's really got the advantage in the fight.
Oh, look at the money again for Heroic. This is This is a very suffocating first half for FaZe. They are playing a great game.
Oh my lord.
He's just so fast in this game. Everywhere that he's gone, putting an enormous amount of pressure on Heroic. Done it at top banana, he's done it at rap side. This time it's straight into the middle. Oh, well.
What can you say?
There's nothing to do. Through the smoke, just as you're rotating out, at this point, if you're Heroic, you have to feel like no matter what we're doing, every time we try to move anywhere or take a fight or do anything, we're just getting picked off.
And a little like, I mean, Rain has been playing this Halls position really, really strong, which for a long time for FaZe is where ropz was positioned. And I mean, he himself is very deadly on the T side, playing that T side balcony, T side Halls. I think the switch of Rain being there just gives it a little bit more aggression. ropz is usually a little bit more of like, he's playing a game with you the whole time.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Wow. Like, I'm gonna challenge it. And this, you can't even explain.
And you can't even really fault Heroic. They had like a minor investment there of investing in an AWP and M4 as well. I mean, they're just trying to buy enough weapons to be dangerous while allowing them to continue buying and being dangerous moving forward because they just desperately need rounds. Nothing is working.
Attempted push. Twist, not at all impressed. He's gonna take some revenge out on Stout as well.
Yeah, the banana's been a problem throughout this, despite the 2 rounds that Heroic figured it out. Rap side's been a problem. Rain's had impact out of Halls. This entire map has been exposed by FaZe.
What hasn't been a problem, Jason? You're very negative.
True. That's a great question.
We don't know.
No, I think it's all been a problem.
Yeah, worse even still is the fact that Heroic don't know. Brokey walking up, scoped into the middle. So much time to play with in this 3-on-5, and they're probably expecting that Heroic eventually will have to make a play for information, which is not wrong either. Tesses, he had to do it. I don't even blame him. He does get traded. But waiting around in the 3-on-5 is probably a really bad idea too.
Ooh.
5-7, okay.
Brokey's feeling frisky. Well, they know the location of the last 2 players. All they really need to do is group up and hit it together, but they've gone and played Gladiator. So
I think that must be Twist just saying, you know what, of course I can beat KD in the way that I'm playing right now, so let's go. Let me try and take this fight. I don't even care. They're going to come for him, and the backup is quite far away for KD, and eventually they manage to edge him out, trying to hide behind the fountain. Shush, 1 versus 2, and it feels like, I mean, yeah, if you can clutch this, it's something that could get the team a little bit of hope. He's going to get the first one. Brokey now escaping through the smoke.
What a weasel.
Yeah.
See him little just like hustle to get through the smoke. There's no way Shush reads this.
Very hard to see. Yeah, you see he's guessing every other position. He might have the help, but he gets shot in the back. He did not check it at all. That's a smart play. And FaZe make it work in the end.
I think it's KD saying, there's nothing we can do. Shake it off.
Yeah.
This is one of those halves. Unfortunately, it's the second map in a series where you're down 0-1. So FaZe looking to book themselves a ticket to the semifinal. And they've got a pretty commanding lead.
Yeah, you willing to go that far?
Yeah. They're taking it.
This is, it's just very impressive. It's really cool. I think a lot of people, certainly myself included, I was getting a little bit depressed seeing FaZe at the major. Just not what I was expecting, not what anyone was expecting, I suppose. And seeing a good recovery like this is nice.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of panic around that performance of the major as well from fans and just saying, what's actually wrong? How deep does it go? Do they need to make changes? And obviously this is a kind of I mean, it's still early on in the tournament, but FaZe is calming everyone down at this point, saying, don't worry, it's no crazy underlying issue. We're fine.
We still have at least the formula.
I actually spoke with Twist yesterday or 2 days ago on Media Day in a podcast for Blast, and one of the things he said was like, you know, we had a terrible major, we had a great boot camp, and he was like, in some ways, like he's just like leaning on the fact that the boot camp was so great, and he's like, the major obviously hurts because it's a major.
Yeah.
But that's a short-term loss, and having a good boot camp sets us up for more success down the road. We actually felt like we made progress at that boot camp.
Well, I mean, if that's if we can believe that, it's certainly showing here. There's looks like a lot of. Oh my God!
Don't do it.
I would have loved for him to get that fight. That's so crisp.
That would have been a brokey round to win.
It would have been. All right, KD doing a little bit of something.
Well, it's 11-4 at half. That's dominant half from FaZe. So Heroic have a lot of conversations. They got to come to Jesus moment here in halftime, and we'll find out if they can do it.
Hello guys, this is KD and Sound from Heroic. Today we are gonna be guessing CSGO items, maps, casters, players. Tell me if you're better than we are. Okay, it's the starting pistol as a CT.
USP?
Yes. The map we just talked about.
Toscan?
Former Astralis coach. Vitality coach now.
Sonic, of course. I thought he was still there.
The broken, this gun was broken. It's a Deagle supplement.
Revolver?
I buy it in every anti-eco.
Zeus?
No.
Oh, anti-eco?
Yeah, as terrorist.
Mac 10?
Knife that I'm playing with right now.
Butterfly?
Big guy from Poland.
Paszabiceps?
The map we played against Big.
Nuke?
The map we played against FaZe.
Inferno?
The map that you like, but not the green. The one we just talked about.
Train?
No, the map we just talked about.
Cash?
Yes.
A knife that Rasmus plays a lot with.
Karambit?
Yes. He's on the room next to us. We were in the elevator with him yesterday. He's from America. He's a good player from Complexity.
From America?
Yes, yes. The in-game leader from Vitality.
Apex?
Yes. Big guy from Astralis.
Blumph?
Yes. The caster who interviews us between the games here.
Banks?
Analyst. Yeah, Banks. Yes. Not analyst. Troll anti-eco weapon with many bullets. That's good
Python.
against. Yes. Best player in the world.
Simple?
Yes. The gun you use all the time?
Mac 10?
No. Our main weapon.
Oh.
Yes. Oh,
that's good. That's good.
That's nice. That's nice.
Caster with the Dauntless.
Scrawny.
Orb, Brazilian, IGL.
Fallen.
Norwegian, Major, MVP.
Rain.
Liquid, Lurker, USA.
Elish. Nef, of course.
Retired, Grand Slam winner.
Hi, friends.
How banana?
I'm not gonna walk in though.
How banana? Ruins one.
Yeah.
Nice. How banana? You can leave me. Swap with me.
Okay.
Take CT now or banana.
I'm gonna fight for her. Hold in.
Nice. Just hide now if you can.
Oh, this Russ, let's fucking go.
Down!
You can just kill them. I'm gonna stay AFK.
Holy shit, bro.
Get the Canadian slap! Boom!
The Canadian slap.
I like it. And Twist even calling it. He's saying like, just swap with me.
That was Brokey, I think, wasn't it?
It might have been. I thought it was Twist. Okay. Either way, great stuff. Good times. The Canadian slap. We've learned something new.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Little team cohesion there. Little team naming of Twist just dominating everyone in a clutch.
Oh, Rain. He's going to get run down. He's on his own. Hunted by the Glocks. USP in hand. Flash in his eyes. And eventually executed by Tessus. That's a pretty good setup. No slowing that one down and straight into the bomb plant. That's powerful. Surely this round is Heroics. They can't screw this up, Jason. I'm calling it now.
Okay.
It's already won.
Interesting. 100% you'd say?
100%.
Nice. Well, let's find out. Molotov deep. They know no one's at New Box. Kerrigan has yet to make his move. There is a kit in the hands of Kerrigan.
ropz coming in from banana. Oh, it's a good start for the retake. There's a headshot. And Cadian is being dragged away a little bit. Second headshot coming in. Kerrigan's finally out of it. We get a double in at least 3-on-3. Twist, he can't quite find it. And Brokey now on his own. Doesn't have a kit anymore. And he's being toyed with and slowed down. He gets that one, but runs out of time. That's a really great effort from FaZe to do that retake. It's very cool.
You're lucky. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried did you get?
Not at all.
No. Yeah? Okay. 2?
Yeah, something like that.
11-5. Good pistol from Heroic, and now it's their turn. They got to lay down the hurt much the same way FaZe did in the first half.
I'm sure Heroic must have been feeling similarly like, oh, thank God that wasn't one of those, you know, especially with the 2 opening headshots from Carrigan. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
You're like, oh no, not like this.
11-5, and if Heroic want a shot at heading straight to the semi-final, then they need to really, really wake up here, and it has to be the whole team. Tessus is playing decently, Cadian trying to do something as well, but they need everybody in the second half. And they probably also need FaZe to slightly collapse on the CT side. Twist and Carrigan just... The first 8 or 9 rounds or something for them was just absurd.
Well, one of the big talking points among the FaZe players after their major in Rio was one of the uncharacteristic comebacks they allowed to have happen. Up 14-7, let their opponents come all the way back and take the map.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not something you normally see. Bit of a failed smoke from Carrigan, so that's unfortunate. Not likely to have made a big difference in the round, but, you know, still. On principle.
The smokes aren't doing anything to shift the defense. FaZe doesn't care. Still stacked up at B. And, I mean, Cadian has options. He can go on, like, an investigative mission. Once that smoke clears towards the A-bomb site, he can try and split into B, which is exactly what it looks like he's doing. But there's still a stack here to contend with.
There is a stack, and if Carrigan can find a way to shoot Cadian in the back, then maybe there's something. Mac 10 to open it up. Twist is going to get only the 1 kill, and they should know that there's something happening. Still 28 seconds, but they don't really want to double back. They would have time for it if they wanted to, but they're going to stick around, and maybe that's a mistake. ropz, double headshot to bring down Yabi and Tessus. He's looking for more, and he'll get it. Shushes out of the round. Cadian now desperate, trying to get in there. Only 14 seconds. He doesn't have time to slow play it. Oh, the round is done. Now he's just thinking about saving the Galil. I can't even believe it. They kept pushing. ropz, triple kill in the FAMAS, and Heroic in absolute shambles.
I was wondering if Heroic could read the stack. Brokey was firing off deagle shots into the smoke to keep attention away from ropz, and it worked perfectly. Yabi and Tessus dropped down, both looking at the smoke, expecting a fight, expecting maybe to have to spam and return fire, and that gave ropz all the room to work with. And I mean, obviously a little bit in hindsight, I don't know how Heroic exactly game plans that B split, but they could have been more patient waiting for Cadian to get a little bit closer. By the time he actually gets involved and is able to speed up and try and recover the round, it's already a 1v3.
Yeah.
He was smoked off in the choke point. So that might have been a little mistake. Again, it all depends on how Heroic game planned it, but you smoked off your player flanking from CT spawn and then went before he could be involved.
True, yeah. Yeah, but in terms of the numbers, they get the first kill on the guy close up to the entrance, then they get the boost kill.
1 for 1 on the boost.
And obviously, if someone's up there, you're guessing probably somebody boosted him up there, so you're going to be... But that could just be the guy that's a little bit forward, right? It's hard to get a full read, and you hear the deagle through the smoke, so you're like, right, that's 3 players, and you just missed the 4th one. I mean, that ropz could have been towards CT spawn instead, so no one checking, and that's going to cost them a lot. 12-5, and FaZe getting back into the second half earlier than they were supposed to.
Yeah, well earlier. Goes from bad to worse for Heroic. 3 Tech 9s, 2 deagles, plenty of utility.
Flash over. Some pressure on. Oh, Brokey. He was very lost. The Twist is there to make up for it. It's all fine. Canadian slap is way more powerful than most people were expecting.
The Canadian slap is like Dexter's high fives just right across the face.
Just when someone says Canadian slap, I'm assuming it's like more like a gentle massage or something, you know?
He apologizes afterwards.
Yeah, which could be even worse, you know? You're like, at least be a little bit bold about it, you know? Don't make me also feel bad. Nice little peek there. Cadian 1 versus 4 with the Tech 9. Normally you'd say, well, try and do some damage, try and do a little bit, but the problem is, because they won that last round, the economy for FaZe is already looking really, really good, and nothing seems to be working for Heroic on this map at all. Actually terrifying.
Yeah, this is brutal. This is a really good looking FaZe on their own map pick. Ancient was a slog, but this one isn't even a contest, and Heroic can't fight back in this round. Glocks and P250s, 1 flashbang on Shush.
23 kills on Twist. Yeah, really overwhelming. This time it's Brokey. Out to have some fun. Really deep nade.
Oh no.
Some utility damage being earned. It's ropz to follow it up. A nuclear strike landing on that.
Jesus.
Another nade to bring down Shush. Well, that's gotta be one of the most impactful utility rounds that we've seen in a while.
Yeah, that's an airstrike. Man, FaZe can just make no wrong decisions. Everything they choose to do works just perfectly in this game. They're looking comfortable as hell.
14-5. 2 rounds. Wow. Reenactment. Is there anything this man can't do?
Oh, he's amazing.
He's got a degree in accounting. He's also secretly Batman. He's the best in-game leader of all time, and now an actor as well. He's rivaling Yanko for job descriptions.
True.
Oh well, that's a hard flick to hit.
I don't think Yabby saw ropz.
No, maybe not.
That might have been a resolution thing. Maybe he just didn't catch it. It was fast. Oh, coming through the smoke. Kerrigan and Twist.
Wait.
And they would have never expected it with Stown in this position. They just passed each other in the smoke, and it's a disaster for Heroic. Stown can still recover, though.
Yeah. He's going to get quick doubling. I was going to say he had to, because 1 kill probably wouldn't have done it. Cadian waiting all the way at the back ramp. ropz and Rain are still alive, but where do you position yourself here?
With ropz having safety in the halls, ranges, they just have to split and play 1-1. There's no smoke for the cross. Cadian's gonna challenge, and he's gonna get shut down.
Instant follow-up, Molotov HE.
Oh my lord.
If Stown wanted to challenge it, he doesn't anymore.
Jesus. And ropz is already having an advanced position out towards brackets at the moment. He's got an early warning system. There's nowhere for Stown to go.
Quick 1-bullet swing against the jiggle peak. Nope. But that's probably what was needed. At least this time it wasn't the Molotov HE combo, just the polite smoke to tell him, you know, not really welcome.
That's such a dick move from ropz. At least give him a fighting chance.
No. You never. Now he's gone through the smoke to hide on the other side, showing that he's absolutely ready for anything. There's no way Stown could guess this. It's just that, what a play, all on its own. 10 seconds, puts up a smoke, tries to get the jump across. He's already low on health. He just wants that bomb plant, at least secure a little bit of cash to try and go into the next round. But this is so far lost. Stown in the corner. And they know exactly where he can't escape, he can't go anywhere, and ropz has already walked up behind him. So, up on the box here, and he's gonna get found, no problem.
Rain even giving him a few footsteps to make sure his attention is definitely gonna be on that corner.
I'm pretty sure they're just screaming at Cadian specifically. Which
was that Kerrigan just going for the extended yell?
Yeah, why not? That's what you invite. I appreciate it.
10-round lead. That's the dumbest thing I've seen, and it's amazing. Oh.
Wonderful.
10 chances to close out the series. 10 chances to get to the semifinals of the Blast Fall Finals.
That's exactly right. Heroic stumped on this map. FaZe looked like they could have lost Ancient any number of ways, but they managed to pull it through, and with a little bit of hindsight, that turned out to be a massive issue for Heroic. They really needed to win that map. This one, not even a chance.
Oh, risky.
Yeah, very risky. And this is why Cadian coming in with a double. Brokey's still here on his own, basically playing a 1 versus 5 with the AWP. He's got nowhere to escape. He does drop the bomb. Needs more. Rain. Oh, what? No way! He can't get that kill, but he does. Back into a 3-on-3, and they're trying to get there. Kerrigan gets one. Brokey, one more shot. They should have lost this round already, but they've stolen it back. Tessus is on his own.
This is
I don't know what's even happening.
It's so stupid. The bomb's even dropped now. Oh, Rain's gonna finish it off. Tessus brought down low. He's being wrapped around by Kerrigan going to boiler.
Yeah, how do you read this? All of the pressure in the world here on Tessus. This was a 1 round, no doubt. Tessus trying the best that he can. A little bit of a Molotov. Wants to peek it, but there it is! 16-5, and it's FaZe in the semi-final. Everything was working today on Inferno.
Yeah, FaZe, an absolute masterclass. Dominance, and we'll see them on the big stage.
Well, the FaZe clinic is well and truly open, and for Heroic, that was a painful visit indeed. FaZe, the first team to cement themselves in front of the Danish crowd here in Copenhagen. What a fashion to be doing it. Already doing one better than what they achieved here last year in Copenhagen.